Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Bronco switch, rig,
Trying to start on the ground, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again, and he'll take this right to the 43-yard. Minkah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Come 19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Patriots first down.
19 Tiger. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
19 tight. 18. Hey, Crash.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off he goes. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A run, and this is Ashton Jeanty. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete. You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing on 2nd down. Leonard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Bates.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down.
Play action. Here is Leonard. Forced out left. He's going to keep himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts and talk things over before 3rd down. Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go. 19. Come 19. Hurt. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Let go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Leonard. That's over the middle and intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead.
Nineteen tight. Mustang 19. Ready?
Now, faking the give, forced out wide. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Raiders are going to take over just shy of midfield. Play action. Now it's Leonard. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Finding space inside the 40. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
He's got it at the 3. He's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Scatterboo, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go.
In motion, that's Thornton. And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are going to open up the lead to 8.
Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Warriors, ready. Rock rolling. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Ready, break. Cowboy 80.
And back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and long.
Ready, go.
And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Gino. He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Leonard. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New England. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The score, Raiders 22, Patriots 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. This throw right side is caught by him. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now Genty. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Raider
Gonna throw. It's Leonard. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Operating out of the gun. It is Leonard. The second down throw is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be third down. Leonard to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They run out of the gun with Genty. Good running inside the 25. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. In motion, that's Thornton. They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Forced to his right. Going up top. drags down, but not till he's inside the 25. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 55 yards on the game. Play action now. It's Geno. And he'll take it on in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, New England. That is first touchdown this year. The extra point is good. And the Patriots are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Leonard. He's going to air this one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Smith. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. This one complete to Hill. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They're down and 3.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now Leonard.
3rd down.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's good.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Viking, hey, go!
And he's into the end zone yet again. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year.
Makes the score.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Look at him go! And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, New England. No problem there on the extra point. And the Pats back within 7. It's 35-28. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it is Leonard. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down, Leonard. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 48-yard line.
Gino now on first and 10. That is hard. And he will score again. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Patriots will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run. Indeed. They converge on him quickly. So only get a couple. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Play action. Here is Leonard. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To the air is Leonard. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. First and 10.
13 yards on the play. And a Las Vegas first down.
Run right up the gut with Gentry. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10.
A gain of 43 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 19. At the 7-yard line.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Pass into the hands of the fullback.
Complete to Alvin Kamara. A 2-yard pickup brings up third
and goal. In motion, that's Thornton. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders' field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
At their own 35-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Was there defensively.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there.
10 yards to go.
And it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's a designed run. Oh, big hole left side. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He's to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point is good. And the Pats are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
42.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Feels good. Makes the score Raiders 52. Patriots 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Smith. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Makes it
2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the pistol, Smith on the run to the right. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. On the return, it's Hill. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At the 37-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Look! Hey, we go.
On first down is Smith. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and ball's incomplete.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Going for it all. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots are able to cut the deficit to 10. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Now, this looks like a design run. And he will score again. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Vegas. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The score, Raiders 66.
Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
A first down throw for Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gino. Moving to his right. Taking off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Tuesday.
On play action, Smith. Flush to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Danny Gray. Touchdown, New England. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown,
Yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
In motion, that's Thornton.
19.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's a design run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
19, Charger,
And the
19,
Las Vegas 1st down.
They'll go again with Genty. Not much there, maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal.
28 yards attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
56.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
They'll come up for
29-yard
1st and 10.
49, flip it off, 49. Hey, here we go, hey. 39%. Strike. Line.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. And it's an incompletion.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd down.
Dexton Hill.
Check 59, check 59.
Play action now. It's Gino. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Finish it. Hey, three on left. Check 58.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Ready! Ready to shoot! There's the clip.
Now a second down throw for Smith. Once to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
53.
To throw is Smith. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
This looks like a design run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. The motion man here is Mitchell. Send a man in motion right. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This is fielded well short of midfield. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here is first and 10.
Here we go.
Chino to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The kicking team on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats are back within 6.
Makes the score Raiders 69.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.